Alright, if you followed my channel for more than 15 minutes and you know I make my own lore videos, you know that everybody has a character. My wife is the Hospitaller. Arco is Perturabo. Strider, he is Ozak Araman. And today, Demon has come up and said that he has found his spirit animal in 40k. And he sent me a trailer, and I said, you know very well that if I watch this, I will be beaten with clubs by the community within 5 hours. So, here I am. I'm going to check it out, and we're going to see what Demon has referred to as his spirit animal in 40k. I have to admit to some trepidation about this. I have to admit to some worry about this. I had to admit to a lot of concern about this. Yep, here we go.
I am Vashtorr, the Archivane, and I come to make you
What is...
Demons and demonic entities in the warp are formed from coalesced emotions and drives of mortal creatures. And we understand the greater gods of chaos to be formed from some of those primal mortal emotions, and Vashtorr has been formed from the desire to create and manipulate and invent, to make things that didn't already exist. Vashtorr wants to become a god. Vashtorr is already considered a demigod, an independent demon within the realm of chaos. He is the arms dealer, the weapons broker of the great game that takes place between the chaos gods. So he's independent, he is too vital and valuable to any of them to risk attacking, but he wants more. So in the Vashtorr miniature, we see an expression of chaos that we don't really see in the demons of the greater chaos gods. He is a demon of the Forge of Souls, a demon of machinery, of invention, and everything that we've associated with the obliterators, demon engines, that flesh metal fusion of the technological and the organic you can see in Vashtorr. When he assumes a physical form like demons do to enter the material universe, Vashtorr makes a form from machine parts and sacrificial meat, and that is what you see represented in the Vashtorr miniature. We see Vashtorr's armed with a hammer, a hammer of the Forge of Souls. And a hammer's a tool that can make things, it can destroy things. But that's different to what we've seen on demon princes. Vashtorr's not a demon prince. He's not been elevated from the ranks of mortals to become a champion of one of the Chaos Gods. He is his own creation, and the fact that he's got that unique armament, I think, speaks to something of his character. Vashtorr is a demon of the Forge. He's born aloft on a cloud of pollutant smoke and steam. He emanates foundry heat and crackling electric discharge. The wings are not really for show, but they're not carrying him aloft in the manner of a bird. They're probably fine tools for precise mechanical engineering as much as they are actually wings. They're a symbol of his status.
They're blades, dude.
And a sign of his ambition to become something greater than he might already be. So Vashtorr has formed an alliance with Abaddon. Abaddon has huge temporal power, mortal power in the material universe.
That looks so unrelentingly sick. That just looks sick.
Vashtorr has significant power within the realm of chaos, and together they can forge something that will allow Vashtorr to pursue his goals of becoming a god and allow Abaddon to pursue his ambitions of securing his dominion of the Imperium Nihilus.
Okay. First off, Abaddon needs all the help he can get to do anything. Considering. Maybe Vashtorr can invent a way for his arms to stay on. I gotta look at this model again. Oh my god. The expression on this thing, I actually, like, when I first saw it, I was like, it doesn't look that scary, but then the more I think about it, this thing actually is very, very terrifying. It's really good. I love the visual here. I absolutely adore the visual here. This looks awesome. I love the backstory. That is a demon that's trying to be a god. I love the fact that it actually has a genuine emotion. So he would be somewhat in Tzeentch's territory, with invention being his primary thing. but at the same time, he's trying to become his own man, and I celebrate that. God, this staff looks good. The paint job on this thing is, of course, incredible. I would want to see what other people could do with this, and what they could pull out of this. I'd love to see it with like brass highlights instead of the like dull metal here. I would like to see the joints and pistons have the same brass coloration as this right here. I think that would look utterly sick. The blades themselves are sweet, but once again, I think the coloration here should be here as well as here. I think it would give it a whole much more punch, but that's just me. The face piece in and of itself with some different colors would go a long way, but this is genuinely sick, and I like this model. Okay. What else is there to say about it? I would love to see the stats on this thing, because this thing looks like it would be a stat hog. And, oh man, yeah, this thing looks like it would. I like it. I really like it. Okay. Yeah, well, Damon said this is his thing, and I approve of this message. Now get in line. I now have to, nuke you from orbit. In any case, this was Vashtorr Forges' Pact, and this is legitimately one of the newer models that I just like the look of overall. I was wondering what the hell it was supposed to be. I was sitting there thinking, I better not see like a rat god, or else I'm gonna flip out. But this was unexpected, but at the same time, I really like it. All that being said, guys, oh man, I miss the days where I could paint. I miss the days, and I can't paint worth a crap. I know this, but it was always that feeling when I would get, and I have the chance to go out and get myself some new models. And then I'd go back to the base, and I had my paints and everything set up, and I'd have, this is before, I don't even think they had those little holders for you yet. And so you were holding a little disc and trying to paint on it and be really precise. My Sisters of Battle army that I put together looked like I'd been to the Siege of Rax twice. And then been sent out to, do re-landscaping. They looked horrible. But I really enjoyed it. It was really relaxing. I can't do it anymore because my hand is just completely messed up. But God, I wish I was artistically inclined enough artistically inclined and physically capable enough to be able to pull some of this stuff off, because painting was one of the most relaxing things that you could do. And just what you could do with this guy would just be so sick. It would be so cool. Alright, I'm done. Thanks you guys. This was Vashtorr. Guys, if you wind up getting this guy and painting him, please put your model as a miniature and tag me, because I want to see that stuff. In any case, I'll catch you guys next time. Sick.